Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Guys, today I am going to share the complete list of countries who offer golden visas. Guys, this is very famous these days. The golden visa for investment is very famous across the world, across different continents, and almost every country is thinking to introduce a golden visa program, right? Right now, there are many countries who are going to introduce the program, many countries who have already published the details of their golden visa program. So in this video, guys, I am going to share a list of 25 golden visas. And actually, in my opinion, this is the full list right now. At the moment, we have these countries who have active golden visa program, and basically most of these golden visa programs actually lead to citizenship. Like if you live in a particular country, then you can get citizenship after 5 years or 7 years or 10 years according to that country's nationality laws, right? So let's get started. Most of these golden visas are based on investment, like you have to invest a certain amount, or you have to deposit the money in the bank, or you simply need to invest in real estate, right? So there are different options and mixed options, so everybody has something to grab in from this list. So let's get started without wasting time. The first country in this list is, guys, Portugal. You know, Portugal is very famous for golden visa. If you search on Google, most of the times you will see articles about Portugal golden visa. You can say like it is the pioneer of golden visas, and Portugal's golden visa was very famous because Portugal itself is a very good country in Europe. It is part of the European Union and with a high quality of life. So Portugal's golden visa was famous for real estate investment. The requirement was very like affordable for most investors. It was 280,000 euros that you needed to invest actually in real estate, and then you could apply for golden visa. But very recently the government of Portugal actually suspended the real estate option. They completely stopped it. Now the golden visa option is still available in Portugal, but the way to invest money is different. Now you have to invest actually the same amount, like 250,000 euro or 300,000 euro or 500,000 euro, different amounts, but this time in a business, basically in a company or a capital funds, right? So you have to invest in that in order to be eligible for Portugal golden visa. And you can also create your own company, your own business, and then actually employ Portuguese citizens or permanent residents. Still you can apply for golden visa. And after living for 5 years in Portugal, you can apply for citizenship in Portugal. So it's a straightforward golden visa still. And this is a very good option for those who are looking to move to Portugal and get a European passport at the end, right? So this is my first option, guys. The second option I would share is Canada. Canada has startup visa program that is also like a golden visa. A golden visa actually means like a permanent residency. And Canadian startup visa program is also a permanent residence. The good thing is you don't need to invest your own money into this program. You just need a business idea, and you need to share that with different investors in Canada, like venture capitalists, angel investors. And if you get simply like 75,000 promise from a Canadian angel investor company or capital investors, then and your business idea must be endorsed by an incubation center in Canada. So after that, you are good to go. You can apply for permanent residence in Canada, and it takes like you can say 9 to 15 months, because Canada, Canada is focusing on skilled migration. So there are so many people who are applying for skilled migration to Canada. That is why it takes time. The system is already overloaded. The process is slow for Canada, like it will take 1 to 1.5 years. But the Portugal, on the other hand, is little bit fast. Like in 6 months you can expect a decision from the Portuguese government, right? The third option in this list, guys, is Spain. Spain still offers golden visa for real estate investment. Like you just need to invest 500,000 euros in Spain. Anywhere in Spain, you can invest in any city, Barcelona, Madrid, or even in islands like Ibiza. After you do the investment, then you can apply for permanent residence, right, in Spain, and you can live in Spain once you get that golden visa, and you can apply for citizenship after living there according to the naturalization rules in Spain. Spain is a very good country, affordable, so it is a very popular option because the processing time is very fast in Spain. So that is why if you are looking if you like Spain, then you can apply for that as well. The fourth option, guys, in this list is Greece. Greece is again a European Union member, also part of the Schengen area, and Greece has a requirement of 250,000 euros investment in real estate. Like before it was everywhere, but right now they have increased the real estate investment to 500,000 US dollars, but still in some areas you can invest 250,000 euros still to be eligible for Greece golden visa, and it takes 3 to 6 months. Still the process is fast if we compare it to Canada and US. What you can do is simply find property, real estate in low density areas like outside the big cities, Athens and other cities. So you can apply for golden visa after investing 250,000 in Greece. So this is the fourth option, guys. The fifth option in my list is Montenegro. Montenegro has very minimum requirements. Like they don't ask you to invest a specific amount. You can go there, find a cheap real estate, buy it and apply for the golden visa, like a residence permit they give you, which you can renew again and again. And after living for 5 years, you can, not for 5 years, after living for 10 years, you can apply for Montenegrin citizenship. The country is a very good country for expats, right? So the minimum requirements they have, I think it is going to be a member of the European Union very soon, because Montenegro is a front runner candidate of the European Union. Australia is the next country in our list, guys, for golden visa. Australia has like 2 programs for golden visas. One is by investment and one is by talent hunt. The investor program is basically if you invest 2.5 million Australian dollars in a business stream or innovative business, then you can apply for this golden visa in Australia. It takes 12 months. The process is not fast, it is a little bit slow. But still, once you get it, then it is like a permanent residency in Australia. And after living for 5 years in Australia, you can apply for Australian citizenship, which is a good advantage when you live in Australia, right? So you have all the rights like native citizens. And another option in Australia is the talent. If you have any specific talent, like if you are a high qualified professor, doctor, engineer, then they have an option for you, skilled migration, which is points based. You can apply for that. If you fulfill the criteria, then you can still get a golden visa without investing money in Australia. So Australia is a huge country, very popular for many Asians, for Africans, and even for South Americans. Next in the list, guys, we have Austria. Austria is a very popular destination in the European Union, and this is a unique program, guys. This golden visa is very unique when you see the requirements, because they ask you just 40,000 euros to have in your bank account. So this is a very, very little required amount or investment when it comes to European Union golden visa or PR programs. So, but the unique thing is that Austria is a German-speaking country, right? So they ask you to have proficiency in German language. So if you speak German language, then Austria is a good option for you. You need to have like 40,000 euros in your bank account. You must have understanding of the German language. You must get a place in Austria to live with your family. Like you should get a place on rent, right? If you can buy, that's very good, but you can simply rent a place for 12 months. And then again, you should have a private medical insurance for 12 months. So these are the basic documents required for Austrian golden visa. And once you apply, it takes 3 to 6 months, which is I think fast process for European residency, right? And you will be eligible for a golden visa in Austria that gives you access to the Schengen area, work, live and study in Austria, and after 5 years you can apply for citizenship in Austria. Next in the list, guys, we have Cyprus, which is again a popular destination for tourists from around the world because of the sunshine, the beautiful beaches in Cyprus, and it is located in the Mediterranean, just opposite Israel and Lebanon. And this is the only European Union member which is outside the European Union actually, right? Like outside Europe. So Cyprus has a golden visa, and it is quite popular for a long time. Like they introduced it almost 15 years before. So right now the requirements are 300,000 euros. You have to invest that either in a business or in real estate. The real estate option is still there. You just need to buy 2 units of property in Cyprus, and then you can apply for golden visa of Cyprus. And this option is good because if you want to live with your family and get all the services like education, work, medical and stuff like that in a European Union country, then Cyprus could be a good option for you. And after living in Cyprus for 5 years, you can apply for Cypriot citizenship. That is a very good advantage of Cyprus golden visa. So the required amount is 300,000 euros for Cyprus. Next in the list is, guys, Ireland. It is part of the European Union but not part of Schengen area. But Ireland has a very high standard of living. Many international organizations have offices there like Google, Microsoft, Twitter, PayPal. So they have an investor option. You have to invest 1 million euro in an approved fund and hold it for 3 years. Then you can apply for golden visa. You will get a residence permit in Ireland. It is like a PR. The good thing is that you can live and work in the European Union because Ireland is itself a European Union country, and you can get all the facilities there like education, medical and everything. And after living for 5 years in Ireland, you can apply for Irish citizenship. Guys, Italy also has a golden visa. You know, Italy is a very popular option for tourists. A lot of tourists coming to Italy and visiting different places like Rome, Milan, Venice, Florence. I have been myself there. It's a very beautiful country in the Mediterranean. Italy's golden visa is a little bit different than other European countries. They have multiple options, like you can buy shares in different businesses, you can invest in the government bonds, and you can also invest in innovative business ideas. And that is why they have different requirements for different programs. Like if you are going to buy shares, then you can invest 500,000 euros or 250,000 euros. This is the minimum option for 250,000 investment if you buy shares from an innovative business company, right? And if you want to invest 2 million, basically 2 million is a huge amount, right? So 2 million euro you can invest in government bonds, right? So that is a safe investment basically. The process takes like 3 to 6 months for Italy's golden visa. The benefit is that you will live in Italy, you can work, study and get medical attention in Italy, and also you have access to the whole Schengen area or even the whole Europe. And after 5 to 6 years you can apply for Italian citizenship through this investment program. Guys, Latvia is another country in my list. It is again a European Union member, a Schengen area member, and the good thing about Latvia golden visa is that you need to just invest 60,000 euros. Where do you need to invest this 60,000 euros? You need to invest it in a business, a company, like already established company. You just need to invest in a government approved company. Like you cannot invest this amount in any company. If you hire some lawyer or some consultant, they will tell you which company is eligible for this program. So after investing 60,000 euros, you can apply for Latvia's golden visa, and you again get an access to European Union, to Schengen area, and you can live, study and work in Latvia with your family. Most of the golden visas I am telling you are with the family. Like you can include your spouse, your children under 18 years, under 20 years, under 25 years, because different countries have different rules and regulations for dependents, right? So Latvia is one option where you can include your family in the application, and this is very good because the investment is not that much when we compare it to the other European Union countries, right? And after living in Latvia for 10 years, you can apply for citizenship as well. Guys, next golden visa is offered by Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a small but the richest country in the European Union continent, right? So I have been to Luxembourg. It is a small country with high income and high standard of living. You just need to invest 500,000 euros in a company already established in Luxembourg, and then you can apply for golden visa. It is like a PR program, and you will get it. After you get it, then you have access to the European Union Schengen area, and you can live, study and work in Luxembourg. And it takes only 3 to 6 months to be approved for this program, right? And you can include your family members again. So I think 5,000 euros, 500,000 euros is not that much money when we compare it to country like Luxembourg, which is a small country, but the population is very, very less in this country. So they need more quality residents in Luxembourg. Guys, another famous option in this list for golden visa is Malta. You know, Malta is a tiny country located in the Mediterranean. It is member of the EU and also Schengen area, but this is very popular for quite a long time. They have a citizenship by investment program as well, and also residency by investment. So we are talking about the golden visa, which is basically a permanent residency, right? So the simple thing is that you need to invest 350,000 euros in real estate. That is the easiest option for many investors because they just want to get or buy a property and then rent it out or live themselves with their family. So Malta is one of the options. Like 350k euros you have to invest, and another 50,000 euros you can expect in different processing fees, lawyer fees, consultant fees, taxes and stuff like that, right? So Malta gives you like a lot of benefits because if you get the passport, it gives you access to more than 180 countries around the world, including the United States, Canada, Australia, the whole of European Union, Japan, Korea, and so many other countries. Also, you have access to the Schengen area for your kids and your family. And the process is also very fast. It's not like Canada or Portugal. You can expect like a decision in 3 to 6 months for Malta once you make the investment. So it is a very good option if you are looking permanent residency in the European Union. Next in the list, guys, we have Mauritius. Mauritius is located in the Indian Ocean. It is basically an African country but with a lot of Indian influence. So Mauritius has recently announced, like it's been a few years, they announced the golden visa, where you have to invest 375,000 United States dollars in real estate, and then it takes 3 to 6 months for the process to complete. And once your application is approved, then you get a permanent residency in Mauritius that can lead to citizenship, and also you can retire in Mauritius. Mauritius is very famous for a lot of beach life and natural beauty, right? So the investment is little bit more, but if you like this type of climate, a tropical weather, then Mauritius is also a good option, especially for people from Africa, like wealthy individuals who are living in Africa. They can move their family to Mauritius if they like a very nice climate and nice weather. Another country, guys, is Monaco. Monaco is one of the smallest countries in the world. I have been there. It is famous for world's wealthiest people because most of the millionaires live in Monaco. It is near the French city of Nice. It is very close to Nice. If you want to go to Monaco, you have to go through France, and especially the city of Nice. So Monaco also has an investment option, and this is the simplest option for golden visa, guys. You just need to put the money in the bank because the country is very small. There is not too much to do. Like there is no real estate to buy. Real estate is already very, very high priced, right? So they have the option like you just keep your money there in the bank, 500,000 euros, and after you get the certificate from the bank, you can simply go and apply for the golden visa, and this will give you access to the whole of European Union and the Schengen area. The process takes 6 months, and this is I think one of the easiest option and still part of the European Union. Guys, Namibia is a country located in Africa. It is bordering South Africa, and it is very famous like for wildlife and like for a lot of deserts, because it is one of the largest countries with very limited population. Like it is very what to say, sparsely populated country. They just recently last year announced golden visa, where you need to invest 365,000 United States dollar, and I think that is a lot of amount, right, for a country located in Africa. But still, if somebody is interested, they can go for this golden visa. You need to invest this money in government approved projects, which are like different resorts and different villas they have built around the capital city. So you have to buy something there in order to be eligible for this golden visa in Namibia. And this is, guys, like a PR program, right? And it can also lead to citizenship in Namibia. So this is another option if you are interested in golden visa programs in Africa, basically. Guys, Netherlands also has a golden visa. It is a very old golden visa. They are maintaining it for quite a long time, but the requirements are high. You have to invest almost 1.5 million euros in the Netherlands in different approved businesses, and then you can apply for residence permit or golden visa in the Netherlands. So this is basically for very high net worth individuals, because common people like me and many of you cannot invest this much of money in the European continent, like 1.5 million euros. But again, if you have that investment and if you can do that, then Netherlands is one of the best countries in my opinion to live in Europe and to get the social facilities and to retire actually. And the citizenship is also possible after living for 5 years in the Netherlands. New Zealand, guys, has a golden visa program, but the investment again is a very high. The huge investment of 5 million New Zealand dollars, which is more than 4 million United States dollars, you have to invest in order to establish a business in New Zealand. And the process takes like 1 year, and then once you invest the money, then you can apply for a PR or golden visa in New Zealand. New Zealand, you know, is located near Australia in the Oceania continent. So this is an option. I'm not saying like this is the best option, but since this is the list in the available options, so that is why I am sharing it with you. If somebody is interested, they can look into New Zealand option also. Guys, Panama is a country located in Central America. Many of you know that, and they also have a golden visa where you can buy real estate equal to 300,000 US dollars, and the process is very fast. Just within 1 month you will get the golden visa, which is like a PR. You can include your family, children under 18 years old and your spouse, and in 30 days you can get the Panama visa, and it can lead to citizenship if you live in Panama for 5 years. So Panama is good option for those especially in South America and US citizens or Canadian citizens who are looking for a good option nearby, right? So there are multiple options, but the easiest one is, you know, it is real estate. By buying real estate, also you can invest in business and keep money in the bank. Like they have 300,000 for real estate, 200,000 for bank, and 100,000 for business investment, right? So there are multiple options. You can check it out, and it can lead to citizenship as well. Guys, Singapore is one of the Asian tigers along with Taiwan, South Korea and Hong Kong. And you know, Singapore is very famous on the global scale, and they have a golden visa program for quite a long time, guys. But this is the most expensive residency by investment program in the whole world. They ask you to invest 10 million Singaporean dollars in Singapore before you can apply for the golden visa. And so this is a very huge amount. This is not for me, guys. Personally, I don't have $10 million. If I have $10 million, still I will not go for Singapore, right? Because it takes almost 12 months for the process, and then another 2 years to get permanent residence, because it's not a permanent residence, right? But still, this is one of the options in the list, so I thought to share it with you if you are interested, because Singapore is one of the like very developed countries in Asia, and with high quality infrastructure, healthcare, education, and almost everything, right? The country is small, the population is a lot, so it is a densely populated country. Guys, UAE, the United Arab Emirates, located in the Middle East, is a very popular destination. You know, the Dubai city, it has a high charm for different people around the world. They also have a golden visa, which was recently announced by the government, and this is simply for real estate. You know, if you can buy real estate equal to 2 million dirham, which is equal to like $500,000, then you are eligible for UAE golden visa, which is a 10 years visa, and you can renew again and again as long as you hold that investment in the United Arab Emirates, right? So if you like warm climate, and also the Middle East, which, Dubai is basically a very safe place, and it is a very diverse place. More than 200 nationalities, people live there. So if you like this kind of environment, you can consider Dubai's golden visa. And if you have like $500,000, you can rent out that property. You can also buy multiple properties which will be equal to that amount, and then you will be eligible for UAE's golden visa. So this is, it cannot lead to citizenship, because UAE, they doesn't give you citizenship even if you live there for 50 years. So keep in mind that thing. Okay guys, our favorite country, Thailand, is one of the countries who offer a golden visa, but this visa doesn't allow you to work in Thailand or study in Thailand. It only allows you to stay in Thailand, open a bank account, and just enjoy your life. This visa was called Thai Elite. Now this is called Thai Privilege Visa. It has different categories like 5 years visa, 10 years, and 20 years. The minimum category for 5 years visa cost 25,000 US dollars, and for 10 years it cost like $35,000, and for 20 years it cost $50,000. So this is actually giving money to the government and getting the visa, and then you can live there for, like, if you get 5 years visa, you can live there for 5 years. Just you need to exit the country after 1 year. Every year you have to rotate the residency there, right? So it doesn't lead to citizenship or permanent residency. This is simply a visa to live there, open a bank account, and just enjoy your retirement life. That's it. So this is also a golden visa, you can say, in Thailand. And Thailand is one of my favorite countries, guys, in Asia. Guys, UK also has a golden visa. It is called Innovative Entrepreneur Visa, and you can apply for this if you have a business idea. The minimum investment required is 50,000 UK pound, and if you have that investment, you can simply present your idea to the government of UK, and if they accept your idea, it must be endorsed by one of the boards, one of the investment boards in the UK. You need to hire someone, some consultant or some lawyer in the UK who are dealing with this type of visas. So they will assess your situation and they will evaluate your business idea before they can submit it to the government, right? So they charge you like 5 to 6,000 US dollars for the whole process. And once your idea is approved, you can apply for this visa, which is like a golden visa in the UK. And this is very popular. Because if you get this visa, then it leads to permanent residency in the UK, and also UK citizenship, which is a very powerful passport, if you know, gives you access to more than 180 countries around the world, right? So UK's option is also available to you if you like to live in the UK. Finally guys, the last option is the US E5 Immigrant Investor Program, and this program is there, guys, for quite a long time. Many people have applied for this program and have settled in the United States. EB5 program is an investor program where you need to invest 800,000 US dollar. It is almost like little bit less than 1 million US dollars. If you have that amount, then you can invest it in a project, in a business project, which can create jobs for the American people and for the permanent residents in the United States. And then you can move to the US with your family on this visa. It can lead to green card in the US and also leads to US citizenship in the future if you live there for a certain period of time. So this is a very good program for those who are looking to move to the United States, because US, is the superpower and one of the best countries in the world for talent, for education, for medical, and for almost everything, right? But one thing you should keep in mind, that this is a very lengthy process and very slow process for EB5 program. It takes almost 2 to 3 years minimum for the process to be completed for EB5 program, right? And some nationalities are not eligible for EB5 immigrant investor program, so you should check it out on the US government website before considering this option, right? Thank you guys. I have shared all the list of golden visas with you. I hope you like this whole list, and if you have any question, please put down that in the comment. I will be there to answer that. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see upcoming videos like this, very informative, interesting videos about digital nomad lifestyle, residency by investment, citizenship by investment, and golden visa of different countries. I will share different guides for different countries and how to apply for each program separately. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you with another video very soon.